Good afternoon, namaste. My very erudite and distinguished colleague, Justice Vishwanathan, Mr. Sheshagiri Rao, President of the SCBA and Office Bearers, the Vice President, Secretary of SCBA, the distinguished senior members of the bar, and friends. This is really quite an overwhelming occasion to be speaking at a moment like this. 200 lectures of the Friday group. This is an unprecedented achievement, and Mr. Sheshagiri Rao told us about the statistics, but I had otherwise memorized them on the way to the court this morning. Over 7,000, almost 8,000 lawyers who have appeared, who have signed the register. They've attended the meetings. 28,000 subscribers, 13 lakh viewers. I take it that the 28,000 subscribers only subscribed without paying. 13 lakh viewers, a YouTube channel independently reaching out to countries across the world, the US, UK, Mauritius, Russia. Just amazing. I mean, it's just an indicator of what one individual can do to change the face of the profession. But I thought I should summarize what has been achieved by Mr. Sheshagiri Rao by saying that what was an initiative has now become an institution. I'm happy that I've been called only for this little 200th lecture meeting and not to deliver a speech myself on any substantive area of law. If I were to deliver a speech on a very substantive area of law, I would be a little worried because this is the house of experts. And the judge of the Supreme Court, I think, is not exactly an expert because you deal with everything from bail to banking, from the Indian Penal Code to the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, from income tax to IGST, and from consumer protection to the Civil Procedure Code. But this is truly the house of experts. And I think the importance of these initiatives, as Brother Vishwanathan said, is that it provides a measure of continuing legal education for lawyers. We do not have a structured process of legal education as we do in the judiciary, namely the state judicial academies. And therefore, these kind of initiatives, I believe, have a very vital role to play. Also, there is a certain degree of camaraderie when people come to associate with each other on Friday. You can have the same thing at maybe some other venue outside, and I'm sure you'll be able to do the same thing as well. But in the crowded library space of our own bar room, surrounded by the books, surrounded by the portraits of the greats who have come to this bar, there is some special significance about these meetings. So even though we are all clustered together, huddling together here, it's just a reminder of the unity of our profession. So, as I see it, the Friday group is an initiative and an institution, as I said, which has its value in different layers. At a certain degree, at a certain level, the first layer is, of course, of lawyers congregating together, sharing a space. So often in the busy lives which we lead, it's very difficult for us to share space. Spouses don't share space. Juniors and seniors don't have the time to share space. But these are some of the hard realities of our time. So at a certain level, we are sharing space here in the course of the Friday group. At another layer, and a more deeper layer, we are inviting the best in the legal profession, the best minds in the legal profession to share their accumulated learning and knowledge, their practical experience of the unfolding of the law. It's not just about conceptual legal doctrine, but how conceptual legal doctrine becomes a source of justice, or for that matter, sometimes